Imagine a giant in the sky, a machine so big, so powerful, that a single flight from it can keep an entire fleet of fighter jets alive for hours. Imagine a tanker that does not just support missions, it decides them. Before a bomb drops, before a missile launches, before a fighter jet even reaches the battlefield, this aircraft has already won the war. This is the McDonnell Douglas KC-10 Extender, the silent beast that turns every aircraft around it into an unstoppable weapon. And today, you're watching Wings of War, the place where the sky speaks, and legends take flight. The KC-10 does not roar for attention. It does not fire missiles. It does not chase enemies. Instead, it does something far more powerful, it gives life. In the world of aviation, fuel is power, fuel is range, fuel is dominance, and the KC-10 carries more of it than almost any aircraft ever made. If fighters are the fists of the military, then the KC-10 is the heartbeat that keeps them moving. When the U.S. Air Force wanted a tanker that could cross oceans, fuel dozens of jets, and still carry troops and cargo, McDonnell Douglas stepped forward with a bold idea: take the massive DC-10 airliner and transform it into a war machine. Strengthen its structure, expand its fuel capacity, rebuild its systems, turn a peaceful passenger jet into the greatest aerial support aircraft of its time. And what came out of those hangars was the KC-10 Extender, bigger than the KC-135, stronger, more versatile, and capable of changing the map of war forever. The KC-10 can carry more than 160,000 kilograms of fuel, more than double the KC-135. That means more missions, more fighter support, and more reach across the world. It is the reason American jets can travel from the US to the Middle East, to Europe, to Asia, without ever touching the ground. It is not just a tanker, it is global reach, global power, global presence, all in one giant aircraft. What makes the KC-10 even more powerful is its dual refueling system. It carries both a boom and a hose and drogue. This means it can refuel every American aircraft and every NATO jet as well. F-15, F-16, F-A-18, Rafale, Eurofighter, B-1, B-52, AWACS, name it, the KC-10 fuels it. In a single mission, the Extender can support fighters, bombers, and surveillance aircraft at the same time. No other tanker in history has matched this level of flexibility. During Desert Storm, the KC-10 became the backbone of the air war. As fighter jets rushed towards Iraq, the KC-10 was already waiting in the sky, acting as the lifeline for every pilot. F-117 stealth jets broke enemy defenses, B-52s dropped waves of bombs, F-15s took control of the air, but all of them depended on the KC-10 to stay alive. Without it, the attack would have collapsed before it even began. While other aircraft took the credit, the KC-10 was the quiet hero behind every victory. The power of the KC-10 comes not just from its fuel load but also its massive range. It can fly across continents without stopping, carrying both fuel and cargo. Inside, it can transport troops, pallets of supplies, and even medical evacuation teams. In one mission, it can act as a refueler, a cargo aircraft, and a transport plane. 3 missions in one. That's why pilots say the KC-10 gives more than it takes. It multiplies the strength of any air force around it. The boom operator station in the KC-10 is one of the most advanced of its era. Lying in the back, the operator controls the giant telescopic boom with precision, connecting it to jets flying just meters away at high speed. Every connection is a dance of aerodynamics and skill, 2 aircraft flying side by side in perfect balance. One mistake could be deadly, but the KC-10 crews are trained to perform flawlessly. Their work is quiet, but legendary. In Afghanistan and Iraq, the KC-10 flew non-stop missions supporting fighters that stayed in the air for hours. F-16s circling battle zones. A-10s hunting enemy armor. B-1s hitting distant targets. Drones conducting surveillance. And above them all, the KC-10 kept them alive. Day after day, night after night, unseen, unheard, but always there. The KC-10's 3 General Electric CF6 engines push it through the sky with immense power. Despite its huge size, it flies smoothly, and pilots often praise its stability and control. It is one of the few aircraft that can carry full fuel, full cargo, and still maintain long-range capability. It can take off heavy, fly far, and support missions that no other tanker could handle alone. Even today, as the newer KC-46 Pegasus arrives, the KC-10 still flies with honor. Many pilots believe it should never retire because no other tanker has matched its perfect balance of capacity, reliability, and versatility. The KC-10 has served for decades, carried millions of gallons of fuel, and supported more missions than any refueler in history. The real question is this: can an aircraft be the king of the sky without firing a single shot? The answer is yes, when it is the KC-10 Extender. Because power is not always about weapons. Sometimes it is about reach. Sometimes it is about endurance. Sometimes it is about giving others the strength to fight. The KC-10 is the aircraft that turns every fighter into a long-range predator, every bomber into a strategic weapon, and every mission into a success. So when you hear fighter jets roaring in battle, remember, they roar because the KC-10 gave them the breath to roar. It is the giant behind the giants. The force behind the force. The silent king behind every king of the sky.